World War II, Beaumont had become an industrial war town. Its factories and shipyards were heavily engaged in providing for the U.S. military in its battle against Hitler and Japan. The war effort drew almost 20,000 new residents to work in shipping and manufacturing industries. But the economic boost came with a price. Housing shortages were severe, and it forced races to live in close proximity. In the factories, blacks began to have access to skilled jobs, a situation that put them in competition with white workers. Tensions between whites and blacks were serious enough that in early June, separate commuter transportation had been put into service to end racial violence on overcrowded buses. The sudden increase in population also caused food shortages and food allotments. Ration cards were issued in Beaumont due to the lack of canned goods and meats available. On June 15th, a black man was accused of assaulting an 18-year-old Beaumont girl, the daughter of a shipyard worker. This rumor caused racial tensions in the city to explode. On the evening of June 15th, more than 2,000 workers from the shipyard, along with thousands of bystanders, marched towards City Hall and the police station to find the man accused. The mob of angry people were unable to locate him, thus causing the mob of now over 4,000 people to turn into the streets. Armed with guns, axes, and hammers, they proceeded to search and terrorize the black neighborhoods in downtown Beaumont, breaking into businesses, pillaging, wrecking, and burning property while attacking black residences. More than 100 homes and businesses were destroyed that night. This violence caught the attention of the state and the nation. The mayor mobilized the Texas State Guard that night, along with a force of 1,800 guardsmen, 100 state police, and 75 Texas Rangers. The Texas governor declared Beaumont to be under martial law, and a curfew was placed on the entire city. For their safety, black workers were not allowed to go to work. Local bus services were halted, and interstate bus lines were rerouted around the city. The Texas Highway Patrol sealed off the city by closing all roads. Beaumont was placed off limits. That night, only 2 men died, both innocent. Black resident John Johnson had finished his shift at the American Ice Company and was getting into his car when a group of white men with shotguns physically attacked him and shot him. He died on a hospital operating table. Additionally, Ellis Cleveland Brown, a white carpenter from Louisiana, was also heading home from work when he was attacked by 3 blacks. He was found dead near the Pennsylvania shipyard with a crushed skull. Many who were alive during that time have vivid memories of that night and refer to it as the Night of Terror. Historic accounts of the alleged rape that triggered the violence that night were later found to be false by medical examination. That night and the days to follow, many blacks left Beaumont, never to return.